I'm very unfamiliar with Harstem's Terran. I don't know what he does. I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing this and he's making like a YouTube video. It's very possible. I don't know if he does like viewer submitted replays, or sorry, viewer submitted like strategies and stuff like that. I don't know what he does, but we'll see. We'll find out. We will find out. As spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Golden Aura, we have the Indian Zerg player representing Match Arena Esports. It is Demi. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponent from the land of the Netherlands representing Shopify Rebellion. It is Harstem, aka the Cowboy. Okay. We have our TvZ, we have our another Zerg versus Terran. But I don't expect this to be as clear-cut and as standard. The last game, I mean, was standard economic openers into an 8 racks, of course. Here, again, I expect Harstem to do something crazy and wild, and I expect Demi to meter the hell out of him. But we'll see. We'll see how our expectations do unfold. Here we go. Now it's just going to be the racked expand. Right home, Demi going for a hatch gas pull. Standard openers all around for the time being. But again, we'll see. See what Harstem does. I know that Harstem can be a very stylistic player, even if he doesn't, you know, cheese and do crazy stuff, can be very stylistic, so we'll see what he does bring to the table. Meanwhile, likewise from the side of Demi, if you're maybe a little bit unfamiliar with him, he's the Muta King. He is the Muta King of the Sea. He's very fond of Muta play in all matchups, and can utilize them like no other. And especially in the current meta, in the current state, especially after WTL, Mutas have, you know, there's suddenly a hot topic once again in this matchup. I'm curious if maybe Demi was inspired by Raynor. It's possible. Very possible. As the first Reaper's moving out. And again, I might be getting ahead of myself. We could just see some Lingman into Hydra Lurker play instead, or some Roach Ravel in. The Reaper has arrived. So far, Demi is keeping up back at her. Lings have made it, zoning the Reaper away. I say that the first Ling... Oh my god. Whew. Demi pulling back just in time. We'll defend. We'll hope. We'll hold behind this. Third CC before Starport. Economic opener here out of Harstem. Oh, okay. Harstem going for 3CC 2-on-1. We saw that second rack for a moment there, but that might have been a mistake. Nope, there it is. Okay, 3CC 2-on-1 out of Harstem. A build that we have seen rising popularity as of late. Has been a little bit more trendy over the past 6 months. And it does mean that you lack map control early on. It means there are no Hellions to, or there's going to be a lack of Hellions to really punish or to really gain map control or to slow down the creep. Likewise, no Banshees either, but it does work up towards a big like stim timing with 2 medevacs with 60 Marines. Does build towards a later aggression. As Harstem only has 2 Hellions, only 2. They can just poke in, get some limited scouting information. They shouldn't get much done. The Hellions are out on the map. Demi securing himself. Joining up. Let's see what Harstem can get done. But now, no major signs of tech either. It's a little bit too early for that, but wouldn't be surprised if Demi goes for Lair first. Third CC now being taken, and there it is, Lair first out of Demi. Lair into a safety Baneling nest. Demi playing quite safe. We'll keep an eye on the gases. If he does take extra gases, then it could be for mutas. But against 3CC 2-on-1, I'm actually not fond of Muta play. Just because there are going to be so many Marines. A gas is now on the way. No Evo chambers yet. We'll keep an eye on Demi. Yeah, getting up to 4 gases. Hellions poking in. Taking down a tumor. Safety bailings on the way. Here comes the 2-1-1. We have Hellions to support. No Hellbat, but no, sorry, the armory's done. My apologies. Armory is done. Hellbats are morphing in. The bailings are coming in clutch here for Demi. And bailings are finishing up just in time. The army is spotted. And with the help of these queens with the Ling Bane as well, Demi should be able to hold on, should shut this down. A nice spread out of Harstem, but Demi, he wants the Marines. He wants them. When he will get them. The Marines get shut down. The Hellbats are dealt with by the queens. And Demi will defend. It's a very nice defense here from Demi. Behind this, taking all 6 gases. And yep, with 6 gases, it can only mean one thing. Spire. Spire play out of Demi. Show us that motas. And initially, I was a little bit concerned about Demi rushing to a Spire, but going Spire after deflecting the first push, I mean, that I'm okay with. That Demi, he is safe to do so. There is a secondary wave coming in, but it's only, what, 5 Marines? We'll force a cancel. But shouldn't get much more. 5 Marines and 2 Hellbats. Demi will defend. Double Evo chambers on the way for double upgrades. Harstem is taking gases and a second factory, so he's not 8-raxing. Let's go. Playing out a standard game. But now the pressure is on Harstem. He has not scouted the main. He has not checked for the tech. He's not aware of what's going on now. I mean, Demi is playing on his main account. He's not like playing on a barcode or anything like that. So Harstem should be aware that Demi is a Muta enjoyer. He should be aware. I don't know if Harstem knows who Demi is. So it might be in the back of his mind. For now, getting to Widow Mines, so Marine Mine. Solid Army, especially against the main Muta. There we go, the Mutas are on the way. Oh, let's transfuse. Now the question becomes, as we do barely keep the queens alive, one queen will finally go down. But Demi does hold. The question becomes, how hard are we going to move the Mutas, and do we go for the drops initially, or do we go across the map for the mineral lines? As it looks like the answer is the drop play. Demi hunting down those medevacs, forcing back Harstem. Behind this infestation bit for Hive Tech. Morlings are amassing. Demi only made 9 Mutas. The medevac! And the medevac barely does not go down. One does, the other does escape. Drop into the main. Lings in position. And we do trade well, sniping a queen, not bad. Harstem getting a queen, being cleaned up. More Mutas on the way. With this infestation bit, this could be a rush in towards Hive Tech, in towards Ultras. I think that's the second infestation bit. Oh no. But that could be the plan. To get into Ultra Tech. I'm assuming just because the Muta count is a little bit lower. Demi is going to pull back. Just tune in. Why is Harstem playing T? This is a ladder game. This is a ladder game. I guess I don't know if Harstem was like making a YouTube video, but maybe at the time. Let's do dip in. So far, Harstem is keeping up. He's got a Thor here at the third. He's got plenty of Marines in the main, turrets as well. So far, looking very secure here against Mutas. But this is why I mentioned before that Demi actually hasn't made that many Mutas. I mean, it's a decent flock of Mutas, don't get me wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's planning for a big ground switch here. He has plenty of Ling Bane on the ground. Hivat about to finish up and show us that Ultra Cavern. That's what I'm waiting for. Let's see if he goes for it. There it is, Ultra Cavern now on the way. Harstem is trying to turtle up back at home. That's kind of what you have to do against Mutas. Just because Demi has full map control. If Harstem tried to drop, if he tried to move out, he would be shut down. So he's just setting up sensor towers, turrets, widow mines. Is now moving out with his bio army, and the Ling Bane is heavily out of position. Uh-oh. Demi, come back home. Harstem is going to be pushing onto creep. Nice spread. Ling Bane still going for a counterattack instead. Bold move by Demi. Oh, Harstem, he spots it. And Zonaga will spot the run by. And Demi has to respond. Pulls away. Harstem doesn't commit across the map. He likewise pulls back as well. So we'll catch a queen. We are so deep on the creep with only 2 widow mines. This is a little bit too ambitious. Yeah, he pulls back. Pulls back. Demi hits the third. Catching a Thor. Bathing to get into the mineral line. Well, they at least attempt to. Not many SCVs go down. Muta's being forced back, but the army was forced to turn back home. And now here come the Ultras. Yeah, Demi just freeing up supply. Transitioning into Ultra Tech. And Greater Spire on the way as well. And the Greater Spire is done. +2 air attack. And the name of the game here for Demi should be Deny the 5th. Deny the 5th expansion. Contain Harstem on 4 bases for as long as possible. And make sure Harstem cannot expand. The creep is looking decent. We saw a creeping queen killed earlier, and I'm not so sure Demi has many more queens. Has a decent queen count, but using them to defend. So the creep is a little bit lacking. Hitting ground on the left-hand side, though. Oh, the minefield is brutal. Oh. Oh, no! The mutas! Oh, the minefield! Ooh, big connections. First one goes off. Second one does not. Ay, ay, ay. Cuidado, Patrick. Cuidado. Demi trying to bait out those widow mines and will bait them out. Okay, not bad. Does drag the mine short. Harstem moving on the right hand side, spots the ultras. Kindness baiting is done, but 3-3 is not. So one of the best upgrades here from Demi. Bailings rolling in, but where are the Lings? And not the best trade. As Bailings are going down the hatchery as well. Muta's going for the dive into Thor's though. And Demi bleeding out a lot of resources. Behind this, going to more Ultra. Meanwhile, Harstem going for a split push. I just realized Demi has some Ling Bane just tucked away in the corner again. He's just chilling. He's waiting for the moment. I mean, shout out to Demi because I guess this also shows the restraints. There's clearly no F2ing here. The army is just off to the side. It's on timeout. It's in timeout. They'll be able to play again eventually. That's 3-3 is merely seconds away. Once again, Harstem getting caught out with a bit of a smaller army. Mine shot goes off. Good connection here on the Bailings with the Mutas. They come in to clean up. The Medivacs! The Medivacs, they cannot boost the way. It's on cooldown. Oh wait, no, it's available. They go trying to unload. Medivacs are cleaned up. Harstem plummeting in supply. And he's pushing across the map. And that will force a reaction from Demi. Demi's still leaving the Ling Bane. We need it, Papi. We need it. Ay, ay, ay. Harstem busting into the mineral line. Is getting a bit overstimmed, though. Leaving out some Marines. Okay. By the time the game ends, is this army going to come into play? Dude, does it come back? Oh, no. Demi, he's playing with a handicap. This is like in Brood War, how there have been times where at the start of a game, if a player's like overly confident and there we go, and is cocky, they like pull boys away, or like they kill their own workers and just play from behind. But there we go, there we go. Maybe he notices, he's like, hey, look, I have a free army. Let's go. Pulls back, now in position to defend. Speaking of, Harstem pushing in. Oh, catching out the Lings. Woodermine is not quite forced out. Oh, the Bailings though. Some decent connections. They do crash into the Marines, so they will buy time. Demi does respond. Rotates over. Decent mine shots on the Lings, but not on the Bailings. Demi will defend. Likewise, bottom left. Drops are cleaned up. Demi shutting this down. 3-3 is now done. Did have the Greater Spire, no big Broodlord transition yet, but it's going to be available. Meanwhile, oh. They're going to reset. Where's the detection? Oh my god. Oh no! No, get away! Woodermines do reset. Demi does pull away in time. Catching out the main army. Harstem, he's an animal, throwing down a turret in the middle of the fight. Oh my god. A little bit cocky there. Sensor tower is cleaned up. Thankfully. Meanwhile, there is an Overseer with the Mutas. Oh, catching out free Medivacs. Nicely done. Medivacs going down. The mine shots! Mine shots were... They did get their shots off once again. Mine shots did go off. +3 air attack on the way for Demi. Harstem has been able to establish a 5th base. We spoke about it earlier, but the win condition for Demi would have been to delay and deny this expansion for as long as possible, but it's now up and running. And Harstem now has the greater economy. He's on 90 SCVs, arguably too many workers, but is on 5 bases against a 6 of Demi. And Demi's pretty committed here. Going for the dive, has a large bank to work with. Oh, the boys! Boys being pulled to the base, they're going to be shut down. Yeah, and every single SCV does fall. Harstem, he had 90 workers, now down to 76. Mutas even going for the CC. Oh, the Mutas, they get it. Oh my god, my shot goes off. The repairs, 5 HP, barely will save the command center. Oh my god. Command center does live. Demi gets away. 16 more Mutas in production. Demi doubling down on mass Muta. Bold move. I mean, there is just the one Thor this time, but still plenty of anti-air. Game is getting scrappy. But I guess from the earlier trades, Demi has been more efficient. He's been able to build up quite a bank. He can afford to trade. Liberator going for the southern base. Harstem pushing in. Does force a reaction, does force out all the Mutas, and he's pulling Demi apart. Lib goes down. Demi will save the northern hatchery though. He keeps up. Harstem getting another base up and running. Demi with how many Mutas? 24. 24 Mutas for Demi. What does he go for? It's great for the main army. Hatchery is going to go down. Oh, the snipes on the Ultras. Ultra does fall as well. The Mutas, they go for the mineral line. They will get it. At the same time, Harstem dropping across the map. CC under fire. Harstem, he doesn't stop. He keeps pushing in. Harstem is going for the third. We'll get the hatchery. More Ultras on the way. Demi can punish this army 100%. He's getting ready for the surround. The Mutas are scouted. Harstem still pushing in. That's a lot of Ultras. Uh-oh. Demi goes for the dive. Gets the Widowmine. Gets a Ghost. Once again, another mineral line falling. Harstem, he's hurting. He turns around. Harstem is forced to turn back around. He's like, okay, fine. I have to deal with the Mutas. Didn't want to. Lost 2 mineral lines. Likewise, though, Demi did lose some bases. Expansions did fall. The minefield is still set up. Widow mines everywhere. Demi going for a run by. Oh my god, the mule hammer! I was gonna say, Harstem is down in workers, down in economy, but we have mules, so really he's ahead. The mules, bad. Corruptors on the way. Yo, the would-be broodlords potentially. Greater Spire's been done for a while. We'll be getting ready for the broods. Medevac is going to be shut down. As Harstem does attempt to push through the center. Still has those widow mines from earlier. Still has the mines. Mules are running out. There are still some towers up. Oh, sorry, turrets up and running. Without repairs, though, there's only 3 SCVs. Yeah, there's not enough repair. The fresh mining base is going to fall at the same time. Harstem, he commits. And we have some Ling main ultras to defend. A lot of Ling main ultras to defend. Liberation has arrived. We can run past it. And we can race past the libs. We collapse on the bio. Mine shots are okay, but the ultras, they're too much. They just swallow up the army. And Harstem has almost nothing left. No economy, no army. The meters, they come back. Massive mine shots going off. But the meters, they will clean this up. The drops, the marines, the ghosts. And what does Harstem have left? The mule. He has mules, true. He's still fine. God, the amount of mules. Crazy. Muling his heart out. Trying to get the 4th base up running. We have more mules to repair. Let's go. Oof. Big mine shot going off. Demi likewise doesn't have the best economy either. I should emphasize that. Demi, he's on half a base here. He's got a couple of patches towards the south. He's got 1 full mining base towards the north, but just 1. Both players are hurting, but Demi has a bank. He's been able to mine more for longer. The mine shots! Oh my god. Again, the minefields are still around. Ay, ay, ay. A little bit of mine here towards the south. Now, there is a chance here for Harstem. Even though he's down in supply, down quite heavily, because of how many widow mines he has, honestly, there's a chance where the mines can clean up the mutas, of course, and the ground army can be cleaned up by the liberators. So despite having a smaller army, Harstem has a lot of potential here with Mine Lib Ghost. It's a very efficient army, I should say. So he can definitely take a fight. And he's recovering, getting another base up and running, floating over a CC. And Harstem, he's turtling up quite hard here. He knows that this is his most important mining base. Oh, the scans. He's looking, Pappy. He finds it.
Ready for dust off.
Going down more libs. Demi going for a bailing run by. Not much in position to defend, but it's not the most important base regardless. Ooh, should get the mineral line. That's bust in. Going for the planetary even. Planetary goes down. At the same time, Demi collapsing on the main army. Oof. Mine just going off, but again, Harstem getting punished for moving out onto the map. Harstem has to stay back at him. He has to stay here under the safety of those libs and widow mines. He cannot move out. And Demi can just keep rebuilding. Harstem quick to... Okay. The Paleys, they keep going in. Oh, these CC's off center. Aye, aye, aye. Harstem is going to attempt to re-establish these bases. Demi taking bottom left. Oh, look, just like Harstem. Off center, let's go. Really, Demi, he saw the CC, so he wanted to make Harstem feel better. Let's go. It's like, we're the same, Pappy. I appreciate it. Demi shuts down 2 of these turrets. I say that the repairs are too good. The music is going to be going down. Oh my god. Another miss trade from Demi, bleeding out a lot of mutas. But is now the time for the Broodlord. Corruptors are on the way. Yep, there they are. Broodlords, they're coming. The Broodlords are out. There's still a good ghost count though, and there's no infestors, I believe. Yeah, no infestors, no fungal. So the Terran can still take this. Zuko once again going for the southern base. At the same time, Harstem going for the north, trading a base for a base. Hatchery for CC. But, I mean, Demi can afford to lose bases. He has, but never mind. I was going to say he has bottom left, but Liberator has arrived, denying mining. Demi forced to pull away. Muta should be able to keep up. Clean up the army. Harstem still with a pretty threatening force. How many ghosts do we have? 13. 13 ghosts for Harstem. 7 libs, 12 winter mines. But Harstem actually hasn't had a straight up fight with the Broodlords yet. Hasn't had that encounter. Harstem pushing forward, he's crazy. Pushing up to creep. Demi's maxed out. And we should see Demi collapse unless he could even try and get us around. The mine shot though! Oh my god. Mine shot going off. Decent connections, but there's just so little on the ground for Harstem. Yeah, Demi going for the kill, going for the throws. The ghosts are trapped. Oh, they're trying to get out. No! They try to escape, they get shut down. And Demi, he overwhelms Harstem. And breaking through the front line, there's 2 ghosts left. Harstem is going full Terran, he's coping, Pappy. The copium is real. Liberator's gonna be falling. Again, 2 ghosts remaining. Down to 1. Down to up, down to 0. GG gets caught as the final ghost falls, and Demi will take the game. GG. Oh my god. GG, well played. Demi will take it. Again, Harstem, of course, his main race is Protoss, not Terran. But regardless, a very impressive performance there. I'm pretty sure Harstem is still GM with Terran. I don't know the exact MMR, the exact skill, but I'm sure GM of some kind. And yeah, very well done here by Demi. There were definitely moments for both players. For the most part, Demi, he had a lot of breathing room to work with, that's true. But likewise, Harstem was able to hold his own despite having a bit of a smaller army, knowing how to make use of the Terran, turtling up very hard, settling in, getting into his Lib Ghost, into Lib Ghost Widow Mine. We saw some insane mine shots. And we were, of course, trading bases, but yeah, Harstem was never able to really deal critical damage here to Demi, whether it was going for some more secure bases or dealing a killing blow to the main army. GG, well played. Demi did play very well, GG, well played. Shutting Harstem down. And with that, that's going to be wrapping up our matches. Wrapping up our matches here for the day. We had 5 viewer-submitted replays. For those who don't know what's been going on, if you're in the chat, there is actually a point redemption. With your channel points, you can redeem a viewer replay cast. So you can submit a replay, and we will cast them here on the channel. Whether it's, you know, pro play, diamond, platinum, gold. You know, we accept all replays from all shades, from all sizes. Sometimes we get pro players like Eba or Demi or Night Phoenix submitting replays. I think Trigger submitted a replay before. Usually ladder games, usually sometimes some other pro games as well, like tournament games I should say. But yeah, we try to have some fun. A little bit less serious, less on the line. These are ladder games, of course, and congratulations to Demi. And with that, it's going to be a bit of a shorter broadcast here today. I say short broadcast at 2 hours. It's not bad. But yeah, usually we try to do this like after a big event, after a tournament cast, but we haven't really had much time recently. So yeah, did decide to dedicate a full stream to this, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Great to see some matches from Frost, from Babylings, from Demi, from Soundo as well. Do appreciate it. And if you're ever interested, if you ever have a replay you want to submit, then yeah, that channel point redemption is there. The Discord is there as well. You can post your replay in Discord, and we'll of course be able to cast it from there. Otherwise, GG, well played. Oh my god, it's been an intense week. It's been a pretty intense week, especially with EWC and WTL, but it has now come to an end. If you are interested in some more Cranky Duckling content, our next cast is going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the KSL, the Korean StarCraft League, and tomorrow is also C Duckling Open as well. That is our monthly Bronze to Diamond tournament. So again, if you're interested in competing, if you're maybe within the between the ranks, the leagues of Bronze and Diamond, then you yourself could play in C Duckling Open. You could play in it yourself. Again, we've been hosting C Duckling Open for what, 6 years? more than that actually. Oh my god, 7 years? I think it's been almost 7 years we've been hosting C Duckling Open, and yeah, it's a great way to kind of foster growth, have fun. Fun fact: there were some pro gamers that used to be Diamonds 7 years ago that we used to cast in the early days of C Duckling Open, and now they're GMs, now they're pro players. It's really cool to see us kind of see that growth over the years, and see that kind of, you know, that kind of seed like grow and like come to fruition. Mixu is one of them, for example. Mixu, Oreo, Starduck, Ricci. Yeah, really cool to see. It's not like everyone that plays in C Duckling Open eventually becomes GM, but there's like a couple of nice examples here and there of players. GG Machine is another one of players that used to compete in our Diamond tournaments many years ago, and you know, came into something else. So yeah, if you're interested, you know, we have that tomorrow. Otherwise, we're wrapping up. Otherwise, we are going to be wrapping up here for the day. If you're interested, I'm going to be going live on my personal channel for a cheeky ladder session. I'm going to quickly go get some food. It's midday here in Australia, and I woke up, I casted. I do need something inside me. some food, Papi, some food. But I'm going to be laddering over my personal channel if you're interested. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed. Again, something a little bit more laid back, not a serious tournament or anything like that. And we'll be live tomorrow with the Korean StarCraft League. Otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Just catching up with the chat. They really got to mine this one out. They almost did. Aye. Almost did. But yeah, with that, we're going to be heading off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for some KSL. Also, if you're interested, yesterday we were live with the podcast. We had a bit of a talk show, just going over a recap of the week's tournaments, going over EPT, going over WTL. If you want to listen in, if you are curious, if you want to, yeah, if you're interested in some of those topics and you want to hear us just, you know, discuss and talk about it, then you can do so on YouTube. The VOD has been uploaded to YouTube, so check it out if you're interested. Check out the podcast. Otherwise, see you tomorrow. Until then, bye. Ciao. Hasta luego.